All right, so today we are going to go to this really cool garden. So basically, I don't know what time period or whatever, but one of the kings or whatever, they built a palace, and you'll see they have many outhouses or whatever you want to call it. Very beautiful garden, and I was like, I walked in it without him, and I was like, bro, like, how do you like? I would like if I was a king, I wouldn't ever build a house this big. Because, like, how do you get to places? And I was talking to, like, not a tour guide, but, like, people that were British American. No, not British American, British. And they were telling me, like, they used to ride horses to that place, that place, that place. And this place is big as hell. It's not even the main one. It's not even their main crib. It's just, like...
got castles over there?
It's not castles. It's, like, you know, that old, like, boxy house with, like, that. You'll see. And it'd be like, oh, this is really cool. And they have, like, the gardens. They kept up with the gardens. They basically maintained the, like, the houses so they last for long. Because the houses, they're built however they're built. Or whatever time period they are built. And they maintained it where if you look at the house, it'll be like, oh, this was built in, like, 1740. And it looks brand new. You'd be like, how did they keep up with it? And it's just because they built it with such quality. Because this is what I realized about the architecture in Europe.
All their housing was built in like the 1980s.
Yeah.
It might look like it's some old shit, but all their housing, because it was bombed so much, it was built in the 1980s, 1970s, 1980s.
What most of Europe, if you look at the architecture, is really old because America was developed like 300 years ago. Europe has always been here. Like Europe has been here. So when you go to like Paris or Romania or those type of countries, you'll look at it and be like, oh, this is old because it's always been here. Like these countries have developed these houses versus America. We have skyscrapers, newer houses. The older houses are built in like the 1970s. Mm-hmm. You'll find some 1930 houses, but they're like,
they weren't bombed like they were here.
Yeah, this the Civil War happened, and then they tore down all the like little log houses, and now you have actual solid houses versus here it's like
houses last over in America. I don't know about how the houses
they last here. Like when you're walking the streets of Paris, you'll realize it's like, oh, this building has been here for a while. And it's just like, yeah, because they like when I was in Romania, like if you build a house in America, for instance, the concrete, they try to do it as cheaply as possible and charge you more. Versus when I was in Romania, you don't really need air conditioner and like ventilation because like I can't, like I'm holding the camera, but like from this point to here, that's how thick the walls are, like made of actual material like this right here. But like I can't explain it, but it's really cool. So yeah, about to explore this park and have fun. Before we go to the park, we're trying to get an Asian restaurant.
We got fried chicken, not fried chicken, rice and chicken, and then we also got duck, and I don't know if it comes with rice or.
So he got the duck. I got the chicken with rice, just because I can't read that menu, as you can see. So are you excited about the duck?
I like duck.
It's a rice salad. I don't know. We had these guys that told us about this restaurant. They're like, yeah, you get like a big portion for like $5. They lied. He spent what, like 54 for two of us. So that's like, you divide that by 3.8. So basically 4 in math.
So it's like $10.
Yeah.
$10 for two plates.
Yeah.
$10 for 2 plates.
That's not bad at all. Which practically is $5. If you think about it, that is $5. So maybe no, they actually didn't lie. So tried duck.
I've eaten duck before. I like duck.
I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that I've tried that's like exotic but not really exotic would be alligator. Tastes like chicken if chicken was gamey like steak. Like if you had a steak and it was as chewy as steak, it was good. I didn't mind it. I was very skeptical. Like, oh,
the only bad thing about this place is like it's a hole in the wall. Y'all know what hole in the wall is in America, but over here they don't have a bathroom. And
we got a bath. It's bad. Hole in the wall. Say yay.
Yeah.
So that's his duck plate. I lied. This shit is fucking portions. I'm gonna take a little piece. Oh, that's good. I would start killing ducks for this. That's good. I took a little bite. You probably couldn't even tell.
Damn, you already took a bite?
My bad. Well, look at that. You got the rice, the duck, and the salad. Then they recorded after I poured the sauce. Yeah, it drips on the thing like it's like syrup. Put it on pancakes. It kind of just gets saucy. But I got the chicken plate with the rice, the salad, everything. He got the duck. His was delicious. Yeah, give me a live review because this looks good. For $5, this is incredible. I'm not gonna lie, for $5, this is incredible. Cause you guys can like my hand is this big, so it's like 2 handfuls. Good. It's spicy chicken with rice. You get a little salad in there. Huge portions. Look.
Oh yeah. This is good.
Bro, the salad, you just the salad without any sauce. Without any sauce. $5? You shouldn't me? It should be illegal. But luckily, it's not. This is good. Like, this is the first time I've seen my brother take a picture of his food. He hasn't taken a picture of any of his food, but this right here, his duck, I tried it, fire. This chicken, look. But you would think this is like bland. No. If a salad is fired at a restaurant, then you know the food go. You guys see I have mine mixed up?
Yeah.
Duck, coleslaw, salad, rice. Mine's coleslaw was right here. The chicken was mixed up.
I got chili pepper.
And then we added some of that pepper right there. Right there. We added that to this. Oh, he can't stop eating. You hungry? You hungry when we play? This is fire.
Usually, I can't eat a whole meal, but this time,
We finna finish this shit. Like, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good.
I left a little specks on my plate.
Yeah, I mean, cause like, if it was good, I would have, the plate would have been white. It was alright at best, like.
And I mean, the sauce.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't that good. Look at this, boy, greedy as hell, boy, greedy as hell.
So I'm gonna say one thing about the food here, right? In America, you feel bloated as fuck. Over here is like, you eat rice and chicken, you feel good. You feel good. You don't want to go to sleep or anything. It's like perfect.
That plate was so big. Like, I feel like back home, I wouldn't have finished it, but here it's just like, I kept eating. I really could eat more, but I'm full enough where it's just like, it's all right. That restaurant is called Hai Hai, or Hai Ha. So H-A-I, and then H-A.
H-A, yeah. Something like that. But that place is perfect.
Like,
if you
hole
want
in
a
the wall?
cheap-ass meal, and you want some Asian food, go to that spot.
$5. You got duck, I got chicken. I looked at the plate, I was like, damn.
It makes me want to eat duck more than chicken.
Yeah.
I've eaten only duck one time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Duck from that restaurant or that hole in the wall, oh my God, it was perfect.
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 I tried his, but I was like, I can't try too much. I'm gonna have to enjoy mine because I got a lot on my plate. So it was really good. I'd recommend it. Look, what would you give that restaurant? Like,
I give that an 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10.
I'm like a strong 9.2. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a strong 9.2 for that. All right, so we officially made it. There's the entrance right there. Hallelujah. I'm not gonna lie, I came in here and I was like, bro, it's gonna be an amazing vlog. It's more gonna be sightseeing because I can't tell y'all nothing about the place. So I'm gonna just show all
This
like
is
the
my
cool
first time
stuff.
here, so I don't know anything about this place.
Like I've seen it, but I couldn't tell you that I know something about it. So y'all are just gonna see what it looks like. Cool, woohoo, yay, woo, woo, woo. This is just like a peaceful walk. You know, you take your kids out. People got their kids, their children on leashes and in strollers. You got the parrots walking, little couple parrots. Those aren't parrots, those are pigeons. Yeah, you got the pigeons walking. And then over there is a nice cool little fountain. You see it, water squirting out the ground. I should call her. Coming up to your right, we have I have no idea, but it's coming up to the right, and I wanted to introduce you to it. So take a look to your right, and boom, there it is, but there's trees in the way. This might be a restaurant. Oh no, this is a place that it's actually part of the whole thing, but they turned part of it into a restaurant, and then you can lay out in the fields. Luckily there's no cotton to pick, so you can just lay there. This is what it's called, that, and it's also a restaurant inside, but this building has been here since it's been here. But I'm guessing this building was built in the 1780s, so
Something in 1780.
okay, all right, let me stop. But anyways, yeah, cool place.
I'm enjoying this walk right now.
This is the thing about us being here. When I tell you we have walked more in our lives here than we like walked all throughout our life. Each day we're walking at least
Like 10 miles.
10 miles at least each day. We've been here since May 13th. So yeah, this is what I mean by like, this is the King's area. Like there's one of his outhouses over there. We had to walk all the way from over there to go from one of his houses, and then I think one of his buildings is over there. There's a building over there, and then they were like, yeah, young nigga in the suburbs with the red on. We'll make it nasty. Ugh. This is probably like a guardhouse or something, but this, I think he had his mistress, like 1 mistress, 2 mistress, 3 mistress, 4 mistress, 5 mistresses out there. And then when they wanted to take a bath, you know, you just put your armpits under the spring and then enjoy. But yeah, pretty cool building. You got the mini car. I don't think they used those back then, but if they did, I could see how they got around. Building, I lied about the story. So basically the building erected in 1774, according to a design by Domenico Merlini, was the first garden pavilion to be built for King Stateswylliam August on the grounds at the Łazienki. Its original layout, surrounded by canals, made it to the equivalent of I can't read that name, 17th century bathhouse pavilion located on the island. It has survived almost its entirety, together with its interior decorations and parts of the furnishing, thus making the White Pavilion a unique example of Polish 18th century residential architecture. But yeah, so as you see, most of it has lasted throughout the building of it. And yeah, you can go in. We're not going in, but you can go in. So there goes the watchtower. 500 soldiers up there with bow and arrows. There's a sign that says what that is. I'm not gonna read it, but this is where the magic's at. This is where the money's at. There's something about Europeans and making architecture with penises. I don't know what that's about. It's always like a little boy holding a goat, playing with a priest. Look at that. See that? This one's flamboyant, drinking his cup of water. Oh, my cup of tea. But yeah, look at the garden. You guys see where we at? What I'm understanding, all this was built in the 1700s, and everything like the statues that you see, everything has kept its original form since then. Like they've obviously maintained it, but like the weather, like no war has knocked it down. They haven't rebuilt any parts of it. Pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. Like this is a interesting.
There's a lot of sculptures there.
Yeah, a lot of sculptures with the penises, which. So we're done with the garden. Pretty cool area. A lot to see, a lot not to see. Now we're headed towards the old town, and then that'll be it. And then we'll be whoop, out.
Stanął, marsz!
So the President Macron of Poland lives here. That's the statue for him. They did a statue for him. Pretty cool guy. I was talking to him earlier, telling me all about the country and the people and the language. You have his this is his main bedroom. Yeah, his main bedroom. Basically, that's it. As you can see, there's part this way. If you point the camera that way, that's the president's palace. And then, so basically, yeah, that's it.